Wolf, the jury has found Hunter Biden, the president's son, guilty on all 3 counts in this case after 3 hours of deliberation.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt.
Welcome to Street Politics. MAGA. Can I holler at you for a second? Yeah, like I know you don't know me. My name is Reese Waters, and I have some really bad news.
Hunter Biden found guilty on all 3 felony charges. Let's get right to Terry Moran outside the courthouse. Terry?
That's right, David. You've got it. All 3 counts, guilty as charged. About 3 hours of deliberation. 1 hour yesterday, 2 hours today. The jurors got to work, and they came through with this verdict.
I know, isn't that crazy? Even the all-black jury that Fox News told y'all about didn't work.
It's called jury nullification. It's when you pick a jury that will give you a not guilty verdict. They know you're guilty, but they just disagree with the law. The strategy plays on the racial makeup of the jury, which is mostly black, as well as the Biden's influence in Delaware. The hope is this jury won't convict for a drug-related crime. Everybody in Delaware knows the Bidens. That's why Jill and Ashley are sitting front row. But that's not all. The Biden family brought Mouse to court. Mouse is a Delaware legend. Joe Biden was the best man at his wedding. Mouse runs Delaware's NAACP and has been involved in the community for decades. They want every black juror to see Mouse sitting with the Bidens. If you can get the jury on your side, all of a sudden, this case is not a slam dunk.
We are losing this country. We really are. I mean, if you can't trust Fox News to tell the truth about black people, and then you can't trust black people to be unfair and partial, then what is this world coming to? You know, what kind of country is this where you can't trust black people to be unfair and Fox News tell the truth about them? It's crazy. I mean, I understand. What'd you say? What was the reaction like?
Rob motherfuckers! Piece of shit! The judge is a piece of shit! The Jesus James is a piece of shit!
They just killed our country.
My bad. Sorry. That was y'all. That was y'all's reaction. This reaction was a little bit different.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Hunter's leaving.
It's crazy, right? Wasn't no crying, wasn't no flags, wasn't no banners, wasn't no riots. I mean, people just accepting the judicial process like it's an everyday experience, you know? It's just, I don't understand, you know? And then the people that were there didn't even have Biden decals across the back of the cab or nothing. You know what I mean? Like didn't have his face on t-shirts, just regular folks in regular clothes, like it wasn't even a trial. What's that? Oh yeah, you bet you don't hear from Joe. Actually, Joe already responded.
This was a disgrace. This was a rigged trial by a conflicted judge who was corrupt. It's a rigged trial, a disgrace. They wouldn't give us a venue change. We were at 5% or 6% in this district, in this area. This was a rigged, disgraceful trial. But the real verdict is going to be November 5th by the people. And they know what happened here, and everybody knows what happened here. You have a Soros-backed DA and the whole thing. We didn't do a thing wrong. I'm a very innocent man.
I'm sorry. That was y'all. Here's Joe Biden's statement. Yeah, it was pretty peaceful. It was pretty peaceful. Speaking of which, I wonder where all the Second Amendment people are.
You know, it's really funny watching all the 2A people and the NRA remain silent today. and also the folks who support Kyle Rittenhouse, who didn't care about the straw man purchase using federal stimulus money when he was an underage kid. They don't care about that. But this.
I get it. It's not for everybody to own guns, just certain people to own guns. That actually makes a whole lot of sense, because they never advocate for black defendants either. So I get that. But this is what I want to talk to you all about. See, now that Joe Biden's Department of Justice, which, as you have so well articulated, he is the head of, now that Joe Biden's Department of Justice has spearheaded this process and eventual conviction of Hunter Biden, it makes the whole conspiracy theory look a little sideways. You know what I mean? Like, we might want to update the conspiracy theory talk. You know what I mean? You know, like when you go to the App Store and you got to update your apps. Like, I feel like we need to update the conspiracy talk because it kind of looks bad now that his own son has been prosecuted in this way, you know, to make it seem like the whole purpose is to attack his enemies. So, you know.
Just moments ago, we got a reaction from the Trump campaign and an email saying that the trial has been nothing more than a distraction from the real crimes of the Biden crime family, which has raked in tens of millions of dollars from China, Russia, and Ukraine. Crooked Joe Biden's reign over Biden family criminal empires all but coming to an end on November 5th. And never again will a Biden sell government access for personal profit. That's coming from Caroline Leavitt, the Trump campaign national press secretary. But I have to say, Anna, the reaction from Trump world more broadly has really been kind of all over the place. One Republican source, a strategist, telling our colleague John Allen that at minimum this slows the momentum and the clear-cut argument that the Trump campaign previously had about Biden's weaponization of the justice system, saying it's less of a bumper sticker now. Another saying it won't matter a ton, but it does undercut the argument of a two-tiered justice system.
So Hunter Biden was convicted. Big frickin' deal. This trial was a sham. Just like the Trump trial, it was a sham, but a sham for a different reason. It's a sham designed to legitimize the Trump conviction. That's why it came right after, even for charges that date way far back. But it also avoids accountability for the Biden crime family on the actual things that Hunter Biden should have been charged for.
I get it. So we have moved on. So you started with he's going to get away with it, and then you updated to he's only being prosecuted to cover up Joe Biden's crimes, and then you updated that to it'll be dropped before the trial, and then you updated that to Joe Biden is going to pardon him. Then when Joe Biden said that he wouldn't.
Will you accept the jury's outcome, their verdict, no matter what it is?
Yes.
And have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
You have.
You updated that to the trial is rigged with a black jury from Delaware. And now you've updated that to this is all a sham to show up Trump and prove the complete nonsense and futility of the conspiracy theory argument. So, okay, I get it. So that is what we're going with now. Okay, all right, cool, I got it. Now one last question before you go. Does Hunter Biden's conviction make him a hero to black people now? Yeah, asking for Stephen A. Smith and 50 Cent.
I see them identifying with Trump.
Why do you say that?
Because they got RICO charges.